Hello everyone, welcome back to the COD Archive. In today's episode, we'll be going over the best highlights from the MWII Challengers Grand Finals between Lore Gaming and FaZe Black. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the action.
All will fall.
Kremp's just clearing all of Hotel. He needs to be checked, and he cannot exist in such a position. Now just repositioning at least through archways, trying to at least find more kills. The first 40 seconds has been good, and Kremp snaps on the whiz up top of the stairs. This man is a problem. 7-2.
Yeah, 3 in a row and a chance to try to open up the rotation over towards new. Again, remember, we're on new patch, so things are going to look a little bit different as we continue through this hard point. Not necessarily here, but a lot of the focus you can see for Lore Gaming, controlling that junkyard position, trying to force that phase spawn as far out as humanly possible.
Wonder what Brack's going to do once he soaks up the back of the scrap time. It's realistically looking like a 3v3 towards the bottom side of the map. Some kills start to come through, and from the position that FaZe Black are currently in, Wiz spawns over by Chicken Coops. He's going to have himself a nice little pinch if he wants it.
He's looking to get his clear out this top position, finds the first. Cramp on 5 in a row. Hell of a start for him. Has both weapons to play with, but instead wants to try to take down Craze from behind. Looking for that cruise missile. Up close and personal, but Craze able to beat him. Doesn't actually find him escape over towards the backside of the hard point, but eventually figured out. Geo gets the elimination. Craze backside staircase. Drop shot from Asim will take him out of position, but still, first 20 seconds good. Lore trying to keep themselves in the hard point, but now Wiz is the last one left alive. Glow Frosty on the cross just there in the nick of time, and now it's just down to can you find the final kills, and Wiz will bounce out of the hard point to make sure that this hit from FaZe Clan back stays remote. Craze gets the final 1v1 opportunity, but Brack wins it, and the break is good. Possibly until 20 seconds to fight for it.
The Geo big trades, 40 seconds in between these two teams. Geo wants his back 15 seconds because you can take a look at the positioning for Lore Gaming. Past Church, all the way past Chicken Coop, setting themselves up for the rotation towards new. Again, not notoriously known for getting a lot of hard and truly the final set of hard points. Lore Gaming starting to wake up slowly. Craze up to 22 and 17. Geo's catching up at 21 and 22. It's not about a pace, it's just about finding yourself in the right position to be able to get the amount of time benefiting from the kills that are being found.
And think about the patterns that we've seen to this point. P1 has not really been a success story for either squad, but the rotation to 2 has been dominated by FaZe Black.
Yeah,
so now the win condition for FaZe Black is just numerous at that. A lot of work to be done here for Lore. Lots of obstacles they need to hurdle. Brack up top third is the first one as well, and shots from Geo good to take him out of the picture, but again, time keeps on ticking. 241.67. Wiz taken out of the picture, and that may be enough for FaZe Black to secure map number 1, because anyone get here in time, it would have to be Glow Frosty, and he doesn't quite have the ability to dive into the hard point, so a very clean opening map 1 for FaZe Black.
Yeah, I'll say. And you already highlighted it wonderfully, Alan. It's just realistically that P2 rotation. Not once, but twice. And truthfully speaking, if that one ended up going to B2, it was going to be thrice. Yep. It's just tough. But now we're stuck in a 2v2. Bomb dropped in a precarious position. Exceed looking to flank from behind. It's going to get trapped.
Good from Glow Frosty. Turns the numbers back into an advantage for Lore. Listen to our words, not using your eyes. There we go. Production W. Geo Glow Frosty stuck just against the seam. Looking for the wall banks. Not able to convert. Stun out. Finds the first. That was not a double chow. Geo gets costed off of it. And now you've got a delayed 1v1 with 37 seconds on the clock.
Nate doesn't connect. Asim's able to reposition. Get a nice little reload. Bomb still dropped in a very precarious spot, and it's Glow Frosty that makes the move, now just sub 30 seconds.
This is a tough call. Glow Frosty wants to go down low. The longer this takes, the more that Asim surely thinks he's up top, but all the information's been seen. Do they get the 1v1 isolated? Sure does, and a 1v2. Whoa, okay, how about that to start off the terminal? Frosty is sneaking forward. Does Exceed get a read on this, or is he too baited out by Geo's shoulders? It looks like that indeed was the case. So now an opening towards B. Asim has to rotate over to Eskies to try to keep this safe, and he also gets checked by a stun.
Wow. Late stun comes in.
Oh,
Frosty knows. Kremp, though, off of the very long-range shots, ends up catching off Wiz. They wanted that to be the bait play. They wanted the bomb to go over towards A, but they're not taking it whatsoever. Down low, underneath the plane, leaves Kremp now in a 1v2. Trying to find the trade. Didn't see that the bomb was dropped. Might not matter. 12 seconds remain.
Oh, no. It's got to come down to the kill, you'd think. Glow Frosty wrapping late, has collected the bomb, but he just can't get there in time. Kremp making sure there's no plan over towards A. He's tucked into a corner. There's the cross, and Kremp will sit there and say, sorry, bud, no time. We're going to go to a 5-2 tally. So unfortunate the bomb dropped where it did, when it did.
A little bit of a misfire coming through again.
Haven't been convincing rounds that would lead you to believe that there are good patterns and good plays left in the book here, possibly for Lore. Double stack up close and personal. This time Asim not going to be able to get away with the shoulders. Exceed avoids the stun, so just the one kill for now. and Lore will just hold their positions and keep their numbers.
Craze playing very, very close. Wiz up top inside the cockpit. A little bit of a reposition coming through from Exceed. What is he supposed to do in this position?
Not again. He gets around the back. Come on, someone's got to watch it. Kremp on the other side of the map also takes care of one, leaving GloFrosty by himself. And oh no. For a 4v3, what looked to be a perfect setup here, the bomb literally in your left nostril. You can't let Exceed come around the backside again. 6-2 tally.
That said, you still have to get your way over towards A. Just because you need that one segment doesn't mean that you have to cross the entirety of this map and clear so many different buildings just to sniff this A zone again.
You can see the two players off spawn are still on the hunt, trying to find Brack. GloFrosty, Craze working together to also make a bit of a mess over towards FaZe's spawns. Brack tucked in a corner, predicted and dealt with quickly. Here comes the attempt to make their way back on towards the zone. One stack and one set of kills will by far absolutely do it. And yeah, Geo making sure no one comes through. Asim over the back, only able to find one. The third tick of progress will be locked. Can I just say it one more time? That was a sick break off for Lore Gaming.
Yeah, I'll say. All the way through the middle of the map. We've been seeing that in the Challengers pit all weekend long on Invasion Control. You go through the middle of the map, you find the picks, you lean towards A, S, and D. You don't find the picks, you end up getting trades. Just go over towards Exceed off the zone. He's got it repositioned to go up top, though. Geo gets the comp from his team. Won't be able to collect on the kill now. Just sub 25 seconds. 4-life lead for Lore Gaming on the defense. FaZe Black seemingly trapped on their side of the map.
Yeah, really good route from Craze. Once again, just use the mid-map to get over towards the offensive spawns. We have a 17 playing 12. Clock will stall 21 seconds with focus for FaZe over towards the A zone. The only opportunity they have to try to extend this round at the moment. And it is a double stack. Hold on a second. First tick of progress is good. Second rapidly being earned. But here comes the full flood from Lore. Trying to get these players out before that second tick gets locked. It does get secured, but the kills are good. We've got a 14v8, and the only chance for FaZe is to get back over to B.
Gonna be able to get that third segment. But Lore have double the amount of lives. And winning that offense means that they have the ball in their court.
Yeah.
Just set up through the middle of the map.
This could get really costly, but 3 straight kills come through. Remember, it's only one segment that they need.
Yeah.
If they can get onto A with just even 2 members, it could work out great. Asim will be able to find the first, almost locked things down for a double. Kremp maybe thinking he's got an opportunity, but the stun, oh, so well placed. Has an opportunity for Lore to try to trap Kremp before he can get over towards A. Assistance though from Brack. 1v1 possibly for the round, but GloFrosty beats him before Brack can get the gun up, and now it's an 8v1, and Asim is just completely trapped over towards bridge side.
Okay, Asim, you're pretty goated, but I don't think a 1v multiple situation when it's double digits is on the cards. So 5 segments are all FaZe are going to be able to
from Geo. So now the live's just a 3-life gap. Kremp over the top really can't contest from this position. So him and Brack just kind of finessing their lives on the first tick of progress does get locked in.
Looking for more. Wiz pushes all the way up inside a treehouse. That is a big push coming through from Wiz, knowing that Brack was still up there. Just one player on the zone, though. This is a very slow progress on this second segment. It's going to give FaZe Black the opportunity to try to recontest it, but losing at least one more player along the way. Brack's just going to play a couple of exits. Kremp's going to set himself up in the middle of the map. They know that they need to trap them and not allow them to go over towards A.
Oh, and actually a little bit of an aggressive route taken by Kremp off that spawn trap. He gets the one player from B off, so the clock will continue to tick away. And now it's just, you're fighting the war on 2 fronts again. Lore's got to get out of their spawn with just 2 members. You also need to find someone to get the extra 60 seconds, and it's gone from bad to worse in the blink of an eye. Craze stuck over towards B tank, and the rest of Lore just can't get out of spawn. Exceed's got him absolutely in a headlock. A couple of kills will come out, but again, that life gap has now all of a sudden grown back to 7, and there's just no chance that Lore, with any real focus, can go anywhere else besides this B point. Asim in the middle of the map does get dealt with, a chance to pause the clock at 5.6, and the stack is in. That'll be good for the extra 60, but only 12 lives remain.
Yeah, only 12 v18, but again, one good push is truly all that it takes. Exceed playing cutoff inside a DVD alleyway, gonna be able to at least find one. Add the 60 seconds, when's the go button? Trying to at least collect on some of this information. GloFrosty now up on 5 in a row. If he can just play for this cruise missile, that's going to end up putting this control a little bit too far out of reach. But no, Kremp shuts it down. Now just 10 seconds remain. 7 points up against 12, and Lore nowhere to be found to get close towards A.
Second time, GloFrosty has just barely not been able to earn the cruise missile. And yeah, you're absolutely right. The FaZe Black defense, just too strong of a start. I mean, they killed 80 seconds off the clock, it felt like, right from the get-go at that 5-0 life advantage. So, I mean, he has just destroyed destroyed FaZe Black over towards their spawn. Now on 4 in a row, knows where Kremp is, but doesn't get the regen off to actually give him a true battle. So 35 seconds on the clock, 4 life advantage for Lore, and this is kind of last chance saloon here for FaZe Black.
You really feel like that you need this fight to stick through the middle of the map. Good stuns, good nades going to flush out. glowfrosty, Kremp rips Wiz apart. Now they have to clear all these interior buildings, and Gio's got himself a really good timing. Craze for one, Gio for the second. Stops that A push dead in its tracks, but Exceed is still behind enemy lines.
B being worked on, Exceed, oh, impressive kill onto Craze. So this should at least lock in the second tick of progress. Keep in mind that in this process, FaZe Black have almost completely reduced the steep life advantage that Lore Gaming had. Third tick of progress being worked on. Looks like with that flank on Gio being shut down, it should be an extra 60 seconds, and there's still a huge lifeline here for FaZe Black to find this offensive win.
You're only trailing by a single life. One good push, and you already have players pushing all the way back blue. Wiz is expecting this. Even going 1 for 1 in this regard would be good. Would sound the alarm for the rest of his team where to look. And from that cross being held by Gio, he just about saw all 3 players cross.
Yeah, Wiz immediately dealt with. glowfrosty trying to just hold on to this back coffee position. Exceed on 4 in a row, gets in towards garage though. Just comes down to every single gunfight right here is everything for this attack approach for FaZe. You find good trades, you're on the A zone, no question.
Timing around the back. Exceed up on 4 in a row. How emphatic would a cruise missile be? Catches a player lacking inside of Rugs. Exceed shot in the back. No cruise missile has been earned, but still with 2 more players to pinch alongside of Kremp off spawn.
Crazy able to find the first, lots of damage over to Asim, but still the clock stops at 28.7. Brack by himself, a little bit of assistance from Kremp. First shot's good. Second follow-up, glowfrosty able to reduce the pressure, and that will keep the clock on ticking. Exceed through mid-map. Could possibly be the last choice in terms of who can get towards A. Plenty of time for everyone else to try to assist on this, but you gotta get across the street as Exceed's cut down. Now it has to come through mid. Exceed,
Eager Beaver trying to cross over by the street before reinforcements arrive. Now just 10 seconds remain. FaZe Black nowhere to be found.
Here we go, Lore Gaming set themselves up at the last moment, and that will be enough for them to get on the board. A 3-1 tally, and I'll say again, that opening offense, there are some teams in CDL that could go back and take a couple.
How much do you want to invest into this fight if you are FaZe Black? Even though you might lose the lead, you don't want to be losing those security spawns with the Burger Town P4 on the horizon. Then just realistically hold on to these security spawns, but hey, why not? Porque no los dos. FaZe Black are able to break their way in towards the front. Gio snaps for 2 towards the pistol. The gunfight versus Brack rips his head clean off, but still security spawns there for FaZe Black. However, Lore have already snuck their way into Burger Town.
Spawns are moved once again. So FaZe Black over towards the Eski side. It just comes down to will Kremp keep his life? He is being hunted right now. glowfrosty set up, watching over towards library. Trades looking decent, and yeah, that's a full clearance coming out for Lore. Just comes down to do they deal with this threat over towards library side with FaZe moving swiftly up Eskies.
It's got to be fast, and it needs to be timely alongside Asim, who's still inside a bookstore, just trying to find any sort of damage whatsoever. Shots so at least come through from Kremp will unearth Gio. Probably not going to be spawning too similarly close to be able to re-insist this P4 area, but still spawn security.
Oh, and Craze by himself. Oh my goodness, off the bench. Nearly shuts down the entire break attempt for FaZe Black. Follow-up good for the rest of the ARs. Asim able to at least keep them up for the first elimination, front side glass. And the whole hit is moving through the Eski side of the map. Security spawns for Lore Gaming as the hardpoint opens up. Stun actually roots a lot of this hit from the front completely into place. glowfrosty for the first, down low. Gio tried to take it off angle, but the kills continue to go back and forth, and it's Asim. Oh, I'm telling you, this guy gets in the mix and he thrives in it. 4 in a row and the break is good.
That's gross. Up on a 4 spree now for Asim. 12 and 9 to his name. A lot of time left to fight over here on P1. Security at least being anchored and looked at by Brack. He's going to get the timing in towards the back. A little bit of premature shots. The fight over the golf cart is going to be good to take down Wiz. He also has the info that he can convey to Kremp inside of the hard point. That player's still hitting long haul.
The help is just so quick for FaZe, isn't it? I mean, they are so quick to pick up on any vulnerabilities they have in their setup. So a huge swing here from 5 to 1. Make this opening break attempt from Lore a bit messy though. And now things start to get a bit more set up. Craze front side books, keeps a position for Lore to try to set up how their break is going to move. Help coming from Eski's side, but there is a spawn out from Asim who's trying to pinch this quickly. It's just down to who can find the kills first, and FaZe Black find every single one, only losing one in the process, and that'll be enough to get the double sentry mark.
A timely spawn out for Asim, just bull rushes his way up escalators. Does have his work cut out for him, actually. He's still battling over by this bomb site, and well, at least going to be able to take down one. But it still means that all this time at this current hardpoint for FaZe Black has realistically gone almost uncontested. That's why we keep talking about how powerful those security spawns are for FaZe Black. Now,
Kremp able to jump in, contest, looking for some toes to tag, and it's just the Mexican standoff. No one wants to make a move. Finally, Craze able to confirm a kill, but Asim right there for the trade. Here comes the fight for the hard point as everyone just continues, just hoping there's going to be kills, and it's just no one wants to make a move.
And Glowfrosty throwing shoulders. He has become one with the pillar at this point. Now he's the last alive. Finally just happens. The gunfight was slow, but finally the kills come through. FaZe Black have broken in. They can close it out here.
What a wild battle, if you even want to call it that. Looked like World War I. Everyone just sitting behind cover, sitting in the trenches.
Reload.
Oh man, and FaZe Black after that break will confirm the map win, but a tight one as we start to get to the late stages. Problem here is Lore find this going over towards A. Brat getting the bomb down. Glowfrosty not quite able to take him through, and everything resets. 3v3 post plant.
Exceed just waiting for the push to come through for that B lane, but it's all realistically actually coming through P4. Geo's just waiting for the check. Brat, he knows he needs to check this sometime soon, and Geo needs to get this kill.
Have to have it right here, but a couple of the wall bangs don't finish off Brack. Follow up though from Wiz. Oh, he gets shut down on the pinch. Oh, complete fumble here from Lore Gaming, trying to bait out this FaZe Black post plant. Now it's just down to Geo. Gets the first cleanly. Second also given to him. 1v1. Over the backside of the tank. He needs to find it. Need to find it quickly. Shots come through. Exceed not going to double check it, and there's no time for the defuse. Exceed will just force the gunfight because why not? And a little bit extra, Caden. Okay. Moans and groans across the venue for a first round little body shoot.
How are you surprised? I mean,
that's true. It's kind of
your first time seeing Exceed play the game. Like, come on, he's up on serious point. Hey, give him.
Cray still holding the angle. Still no dedicated rotate from Lore over from the B side of the map. Glowfrosty just continued to go back and forth over top of Park, and yeah, Asim's trying to isolate over towards tank side. Cray's able to go 1-for-1. That's fine. Defense can now move.
Yep. Brack recovers the bomb. Trying to maneuver over towards A. Kremp's currently trying to create a little bit more space, but Glowfrosty's holding the bridge. Very tough to be able to watch that cross, but Exceed has moved his way up towards that BS and D.
Beautiful read. Knowing that Glowfrosty's playing towards bridge side, you take your 3v1 over towards the B side. So now Wiz has to check this from Ice Cream. No commitment for the plant yet. If Wiz could take down the bomb carrier, he could single-handedly win the round. What a challenge from Wiz. Was there enough time? It was really close. Brack holding for the plant and just barely gets it down. So now Glowfrosty 1v2.
Gonna reposition all the way through Hotel. So much space he has to clear. The only known information is gonna be Brack. He was on the BS and D. He was the bomb planter. But where the hell did Kremp go? He's all the way to the backside of P4 through the courtyard. Wonderful execution coming through for FaZe Clan Black and put themselves in a position to know what was their biggest problem to be able to take that AS&D in their opening offense. They have to find
defense. 3-man hit through bus. Glowfrosty, the only one in position number 8 in yellow. And I don't think he has any idea. No, sure does. It gets completely caught by surprise. But do they get the read of how many players push up? Because you can still plant this and hold a really solid post plant.
Exceed. Watching the cross. Wiz elects to drop the bomb just outside of B. They need to get Exceed out of that position. Craze delivers on the good.
That is so brilliant from Wiz. Dropping the bomb, pushing through Ice Cream. Geo gets stunned, so he knows that there are players on this flank. So we get a 3v3 post plant, and now essentially the map is just flipped. Offense playing from the defensive side and vice versa. Here comes the full surround from FaZe Black. Stuns, they think that he's up top. Not the case. Smoke comes through. This is getting a little messy here for FaZe. They just cannot find Geo. He is out of there. A little rascal. Just chase me if you want to. A little cat and mouse game. And this is taking so much time. Finally, Geo gets dealt with, but he may have done his job right there by killing about 20 seconds off the clock. Now Asim over the top. Nice shots towards Craze, but he keeps his life. 2v2. Here comes the pinch, though, from Brack. 1v1 with Wiz. Wins the first one. Now to the pistol. Not going to work out. Just enough time for a defuse and a 3-1 tally for FaZe.
Yeah, just with maybe about a second and a half, almost 2 seconds to spare for FaZe Black. Again, that's what you have to do, I guess, when you defensively roll out and just rush a street. I guess. You got that first blood, but you allowed that BS&D to be looked at so freely from Lore. And as we already pointed out from Wiz, I mean, Search and Destroy is quite literally his wheelhouse. Just to be able to drop that bomb, go for the challenge, take bomb is slowly being executed over towards A. The smoke comes through. It's going to allow Kremp to push all the way over by bridge.
Yeah, this post plant would be disastrous if the bomb could get planted towards street side. Craze moving forward takes away that opportunity. Well done, just from a battle of positioning. The rest of Lore, though, have to fight this from mid-tank, and Kremp is deep. I mean, deeper than deep. Glowfrosty. Okay. Does get taken down. Took a little bit longer than you would have expected, but Craze is still in a position to watch this plant. It's a full wrap back over towards B, and Lore are now stuck mid-map.
Oh, this is silly. Exceed, he ended up repositioning through the middle of the map to take a look at that BS&D lane. They lose Asim along the way, but that bomb needs to be planted. Running out of time.
Mystery on both sides. Here comes the hit through Dark. Wiz gets the first, traded by Kremp. Bomb not planted, just gonna come down to the kills, and Lore will find the eliminations needed to get themselves to a 3-2 count.
And no shenanigans here. All right. What started off to look like a really disgusting A execute and try to fully rewrap that all the way in front of Palace, trying to flip the map, but oh man, they almost got away with it too. But still, exchange pleasantries with Asim at range. Now all 4 players for FaZe Black looking towards this B lane.
Yeah, I like the aggressive positioning for Geo on this B tank, just to kind of pop up, see if he can see numbers, tally them up, and then make the call, because Craze is on an island. He's got no help in any form, so he's the one vulnerability for Lore's setup if he gets surprised. But now that he can hold over towards Dark Alley, kind of watching 2 things at once. Heavy flooded stack here for FaZe. Stack in the box, front side B. Just comes down to, do they actually commit to this play? Here comes the move. Geo, lots of damage, can't confirm a kill. Now he's looking to be isolated. Stun comes out, avoids the gunfight, but not quite for long enough. Lore have to make the rotation.
Glowfrosty hadn't seen anything for a whole minute. He repositions just at the most wrong time, and as he's trying to get past AS&D, he gets gunned. FaZe Black setting up a little bit of a trap all the way over by Treehouse and inside of Blue, putting themselves up on championship point. And I was really starting to wonder, I was looking at player number 8 constantly for Lore. That's
FaZe Black double stack over towards mid tank initially. Not going to see much. Kremp with a sub in hand this time. May want to push the issue, and boy, will he ever. Oh my goodness, this could be how he wins a championship. Timing is going to be everything here, though. Nades over the top from his teammates. Here's the push. Kremp for the first, looking to double down, but very wisely backs off. Craze able to confirm 1 trade, but again, the utility so good for FaZe Black. Glowfrosty does confirm the trade eventually. We'll go to a 2v2.
Bomb dropped. Exceed looking for more space. Geo looking to collect. Oh, big gunfight to take for yourself, young man, but Brack there for the trade. 1v1.
Brack just holding his position. Does Glowfrosty have the discipline to know that Brack is still here? He's still looking over the top of this cross, but he's the one who has to make the first move. Bomb collected. Brack still tucked in a corner. And Glowfrosty very quietly just says, not all that interested. I'm just gonna get out of here if you don't mind.
I don't like what you're selling, Carson. I'm leaving. So a lot more corners to check. That realistically, it's just Dark Alley that you have to be worried about. Bomb's gonna get planted. Where's Glowfrosty go in this post plant 1v1?
Maybe more importantly, what route does Brack want to take? Long angle, shots come through, but Glowfrosty stays alive. No utility for Brack to play with. This has to, again, just be a reset 1v1. And Brack is getting aggressive. Thinking that Glowfrosty is going to stay stationary, but no. Glowfrosty's also on the move. 24 seconds on the clock. Glowfrosty checks the bomb. No one's defusing. He can reset for at least another 7.5 seconds. Goes prone just outside DVD. Brack on the cross. I think Glowfrosty's just seen him. Yeah, he's backed off. 15, now down to 10 seconds. Brack would have to make the play. Glowfrosty to check. The shots almost land, but time would have been a bit of an issue. We've got ourselves around 11.
Glowfrosty, 1v1. Caught Brack a little lacking, just expecting for him to solo execute over towards B. Wonderfully done from the information that he found for himself. Repositioning. And realistically speaking, I mean, what do you even try to throw them? Because I honestly thought that Kremp's ace was going to be that S&D. Play with the SMG. I thought that honestly he was going to find a little bit more. The bait and switch didn't work out. What do you do here?
And I think that's really important to ask the question to Lore in particular. Again, have not ever seen a main stage. No players have graced the CDL. So round 11 to stay alive in Challengers Grand Finals here in Boston. Do you keep your cool? Do you trust what you've been able to build? A team that's been together for a week and a half. First shots towards Brack, decent damage, but Brack stays alive. No isolation comes through. That smoke will allow Craze to cross. Brack still finds the first blood. Trade comes out. Back and forth we go, but the bomb is down, and now we have a 2v3.
Glowfrosty's nowhere near this play that's starting to manifest for itself, so Geo needs to hold his time. Timing is everything going across the AS&D. Big 1v1 to come through in the middle of the map if Asim wants it.
I don't know if Asim saw him.
No, he didn't.
Pretty positive Glowfrosty at least caught a whiff of Asim out in this movement. Just comes down to which immediate check. Asim gets the kill. Just down to Geo. 1v3. Have to have it. And he's so worried that Asim is going to collapse at mid-map. But it slipped away. First one's going to be free. Exceed. backs up over towards Ice Cream. Actually, he's going to play on Tractor. Gio surely checks this. Trophy system down. Shots on both sides starting to land. Exceed's still at full HP, and he knows he's got an advantage, but it's a nade over the top. And FaZe Clan Black will be your first Challengers Major Champions, all 4 members from the CDL, hoping this is the next step to getting back to fame.
It was a mission.
Thank you so much, Shift and Prosper, for the cast. Boston, give it up for FaZe Black, your Challengers Champions. And now I got the coaches here of the Boston Breach out to help present these masks. Give them a round of applause yet again as they pass out the trophies. All right, let me get up in here real quick. Let me pass the mic on down.
Got you.
Exceed.
I'm starting. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, you're going to start with me right now.
Baby.
How you feeling right here? All 4 of you last year were here in the CDL, but now dominating Challengers. What does this win mean for you guys right now?
I think it means a lot. You know, everybody here, we have each other's backs. And for us, we all think that we deserve to be in the league. Mm-hmm. And so we're here proving our point. And, you know, it's amazing. It was an amazing event. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot of upsets and challengers. But, I mean, we knew coming into this event that we were the best team and that we just had to show it.
And I think they did show it, did they? Yeah. They did. Pass the mic on over to Brock. Man, how does this one feel for you, coming away with this dub, with this new squad, and being back on top here?
Yeah, no, I mean, it feels really good. We put in a lot of work behind the scenes. Mayhem, our coach, too, he should get a lot of love as well. But, yeah, I mean, we made it through winners. We pretty much dogged everyone through Challengers. So, but, yeah, it feels really good.
It definitely does, definitely does. Pass the mic on over to Asim. Let me talk to you, man.
The love is real right now.
It
Let's
really
go.
is. It really is. How does this feel right here, being able to come away and get this win here?
Oh man, it just feels great to actually win this year. You know, I had a lot of L's last year. Obviously, it was a really tough year, but I'm glad we came out with the dub. Shout out to FaZe Clan, shout out Zuma, shout out Los for the FaZe Black. It's an honor. It's an honor to represent FaZe.
There you go. There you go. And lastly, pass it on over to Crimp. Crimp, talk to me about what this team means for you, how the coach has helped you, and how does it feel to win here in Boston?
I mean, man, we made a mean, we all came out of the league last year, so we're it feels good to come back to Boston and win the actual challenger event. So, I mean, to be honest, the feeling's surreal. That's the first time winning an event, so.
Definitely does, definitely does. Boston, give it up for FaZe Black yet again, your Challengers Champions. Shift, Prosper, take us away.